Okay guys, I'm here today with Marcelo Garcia, a huge honor for me in New York City at his school, one of my favorite places on earth. And guys, if you follow Marcelo, if you know his career, you know how good he is with submissions. He's the person who has the most submissions in the ADCC history. 5 times world champion with Gi, 4 times ADCC champion. The only person who made it to the finals of the ADCC as a middleweight. And today he's going to show us here his favorite moves that I think it's the move that everybody loves about you, Marcelo, the guillotine. So I think like everybody used to do guillotine, blocking the hands and squeezing, and you came out with this thing that you placed the elbow high. Yeah.
So, Bernard, I feel like what makes the guillotine so useful in the tournament, in those ADCC, is because I always chase for the guillotine. When I say chase, like even if the person is far away, you can always go there and place the guillotine on the person's head. So, and at the same time, I can chase to get a guillotine, or at the same time, the guillotine can open up to me. So the person can be very defensive, the person can be like very like a tuck in, but then sometimes the neck just open up and then I can go to the guillotine. So it's a move that can go really far together, or there's a move, or it's a move that sometimes just open up very easy. So it's always around that. So it's a move that I feel like I always want to throw it against my opponent. Sometimes open up, sometimes not open up. But the reason why I was able to get those submissions was because like there's always so many options of guillotine. And just to be clear, imagine like I step my leg forward and then you go to my leg, I'll go to the guillotine. So a lot of people, when they put their leg forward, they go to the leg, you go to the guillotine. That's one option. Maybe you go to my leg before too quick, and you went too quick, then you really tuck in your neck, but now I'm gonna really like extend my leg, but not forward, I'm gonna just like pull back. And when I extend my leg, I can kind of meet up you with the guillotine. And my hands together is what makes like so easy to make, because one hand goes under your neck, one hand goes under your neck, and the other hand pulls your head down. And I'm gonna put my weight to replace the hand. I pull your head down, and I put my weight to replace my hand, because this hand has to connect on the other side. And now I'm gonna just start squeezing. And then if you don't tap over here, head goes to the side, elbow goes up. So what makes a guillotine efficient, I feel like, is because it's easy to make. You don't have to always find like a big angle, a hard angle. It's always like one hand, second hand. One thing that I'm always careful, I cannot leave an edge to pull. This is an edge that you can pull and break my guillotine. So I have to really cover all the edges.
And then you can fight it. That's
like
amazing.
I cannot make this open for you to pull, so I have to be everything covered. So one hand, second hand. Another edge that people does is like I can open up my thumb. If I open up my thumb, that's what usually people are gonna use to peel. So I cover my thumb and I do over there. And I'm gonna try and make this bone over here the most sharp and point to go under your neck, and I'm gonna really like force. A lot of people feels like it's gonna smash your throat, but obviously like soon you're gonna go to your blood and gonna make you tap. So it's gonna hurt and then it's gonna choke you. That's how I feel like it's this choke. So I push, you go, get my leg, I tuck in, and I go pull really hard. Head on the side, elbow on top. And over here behind, I don't want to fall on my head. A lot of people, when they get in this position, they lean back and then the person really fall on the head. I stomp with my foot forward and I just put more pressure now. So that's like that's the idea, right? But imagine like if you don't want to come close to me, I put my leg over here, you push my knee, push my knee. So you feel like I don't want to fall to that trap. So if I feel like, okay, he's not catching my leg, I can chase the guillotine. And that's how I feel. From here, I can just jump in.
That's amazing.
And go to the guillotine. And I'm not expecting to make you tap over here, Bernardo. I know I can put pressure to make you tap, but soon you're gonna try to get on top of me. When you try to get on top, I get on top too.
That's amazing.
So I'm chasing the guillotine. Sometimes the guillotine open up for me, but sometimes I can go really far to get to the guillotine. So the idea is like it's a move that comes off really off on the mat. So like I said before, you're there, I jump, you don't want to go close, I jump, I squeeze. If you go this side, I get on top. If you go on the other side, I have to bump to get on top. As I'm getting over here, Bernardo, I don't have to wait. I can right away leg on top, elbow on top.
That's incredible.
One thing that people has a problem is like when they pull the guillotine, when they hold that tight, instead of bringing the elbow high, they bend this
And
down.
then there's much less
Has to be
pressure.
the other way. Has to be the other way. Elbow goes up.
Got it.
And what makes the elbow go higher, Bernardo, in the guillotine? I don't stay flat. I go on my side, and the elbow is much
I got
higher.
it.
Because if you pull my elbow down, usually that's a good defense.
Yep.
And when I say chase the guillotine, I'm not talking about like jumping really far to the guillotine. I'm talking about like Bernardo, I'm doing guard over here, I'm lifting up, and I go to the net.
Yeah.
And you're good, you're high level, you're black belt too, you try spin out of the position. Try spin, go back, just try rotate on your side. So you did the same thing that before. I got the guillotine, and then you rotate to get on top.
Yep.
So I'm stacking that. So I'm chasing you. I'm like, I'm not letting you away from me. So when I go to the guillotine, you try spinning, I don't let you break the angle.
Yeah.
So when you do that, then I'll follow you. I go, you go. So
That's incredible.
if you keep spinning, I'm ready to follow you.
And you're gonna follow and follow and follow and follow.
So that's what I feel like makes the move efficient. Open up all the time. They can always attack. You can go from one place to another place really fast to go to the guillotine. Once you begin the guillotine, if the person doesn't attack, if the person give a good resistance, you can keep maintaining the guillotine. You can keep chasing the guillotine. Like I just demonstrated. If you keep spinning, I spin with you, and I don't want to chase you and be behind. I want to chase you to get ahead of you. So I keep spinning to try to get ahead of you. So basic, when I go to the guillotine and then you keep spinning, if I can get ahead of you, instead of just spinning, Bernardo, instead of just spinning, spinning,
That's incredible.
I try to get ahead of you.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I believe I can get ahead of you is because I'm expecting that.
Yep.
I go to the guillotine, I was like, let's see what my opponent is gonna do next.
Yep.
He's gonna spin, he's gonna fight really hard, he's gonna try like a break away.
Yep.
What is all the options that I'm used to, so I'm expecting that. So it's a move that like even if the person has a good defense, I feel like we can work around that.
And then keep falling.
Yes. And that's what makes the move efficient.
Oh, once again, right in the beginning of the video, talk about how to do guillotine from everywhere, and I fully agree with that because I have seen you doing guillotines from standing. I have seen you doing guillotines from guard passing, from side control, from mount. So you really chase the guillotine everywhere you are. You want to look for the guillotine all the time.
Bernardo, it's a move to begin. When I say to begin, I'm not talking about to begin it, but it's a move like you can do in the first second in a match. And I like to show my intention to my opponent, so he feels like I'm not there to play a game. I'm there to like really fight hard. It's one of the first moves I always try guillotine right in the beginning, and sometimes you can really make the other person attack really fast in the guillotine. I have got really close many times to make my opponent in a big tournament tap in like maybe 5 seconds in a match, and I thought I never did until some old match when they come up and I thought, oh, I did the first tap really fast because I always try. And when I say try, like it's a move that you can do right from the beginning of the match. You don't need to make a big setting up to make a move, and that's why I like the move. It's a move that like anytime you broke in with your opponent, the referee separate you guys, you're gonna start again. Try guillotine. And when I say try guillotine, like you can start at feet, I can snap your head down and try put a guillotine. So why not? Why not have a move like that on your list that you can do
go
anytime?
Yes. No, I agree. But so 2 more questions. So one, I remember when I used to train here, you used to tell me that because one of the things that you do really well in the guillotine is that once you lock it, you never let it go anymore. And then you told me that you practice that almost like lifting weights, right? Like You hold the guillotine and you try to see like how much you could handle that. And then next day a little more, next day a little more, next day a little more, next day, and then it became this like almost like frozen guillotine that you can't break it.
We can build that, Bernardo. I believe we can always build like resistance, stamina. You know, my grip when I make, I cannot hold forever.
Yeah.
But I hope I can hold enough to make you tap.
Got it.
Maybe I need to hold more on you than him.
Got it.
So I need to be ready to hold on you. So I don't want to just hold 10 seconds and hope, expecting the person to tap. I need to hold and maybe, against you, maybe I'm going to have to hold 3 seconds, 30 seconds. So what I'm trying to say, like you have to build to hold the guillotine until your opponent gives up.
Yep.
And I believe you can do that. You can exercise that. The same way how one day you lift like 10 pounds, next day you try lift 15 pounds,
Yep.
and then a month later you're already going to be lifting like 50 pounds. So I feel like you can really exercise that. And I promise you, Bernardo, you're going to be tested one day.
Yep.
If you don't train your move to get stronger in your move, one day you're going to find someone stronger than what
Then you're
used to. So we have to exercise. Don't be satisfied like, okay, I don't need to exercise, I'm good on the move. Always keep exercise to make your muscle memory like strong, so you can hold. Because maybe, Bernardo, I'm almost sure, the last guillotine that I did in a match was the strongest opponent that ever lasts in the choke on me, with me. I couldn't believe that. I locked the guillotine. I was pressing, I was pushing all the pressure against the neck, the perfect choke, the elbows high, and my opponent was attacked. That time that I was used to. I was like, usually 99% of the people already have been tapping this position in this moment. Why is not tapping? I start feel I'm separating my wrist of my hand. I start pulling so hard over here, Bernardo. I start feel like that space opening up. I was like, the move is perfect, is right in the right place. I can't give up because I know the move, because I believe in the technique. And when I say believe in the technique, it's not that I'm like, this move is the only one. No, I know everything is being round, good in this position. Is round like it's very like a round move right now. There's nothing wrong with this move. Why this guy is not tapped? And I knew the move was right, and I didn't let go. And then he tapped. But what I'm trying to say, like, it's important to always exercise.
If you had let go 1 second before, he would probably have missed this.
I believe, and maybe he could have caught me. Maybe he could have surprised me.
I must say, just to finish, so can you just show like the very basics of the guillotine over here? So for example, you lost my hand.
It's not the type of move that I'm gonna reach really far. If you stand up, I don't want to expose that much. But every time you maybe go to my leg, every time you touch my leg, then your head comes up. And I'm not a striker. I have done a lot of strike in MMA, but I feel like it's almost like a jab. Someone can just throw like a jab really fast. I feel like when you do it over here, I can always just like a jab. And in that meantime, I lock him.
And then when you lock the guillotine over here, what's your goal? You don't want me jumping to this side, for example, right? So
I don't want you to jump because your best defense will have your head come out.
Yeah.
When I say come out, not come out of the choke, but come high on the
over
ceiling.
here.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you pass to the other side, Bernardo, your head goes down on the mat. So you don't want that. Even you pass my guard, you complete pass, you complete on my side, but now your head is down.
Yeah.
So I know you want to pass opposite of your head. If your head is this way, you want to pass the other way.
Yep.
So I know that, and I believe you're going to know that too.
Yeah.
So my fight is like, after I lock the guillotine, I cannot let you pass
To this side.
to that side, to the opposite side of the guillotine.
Okay.
So imagine just like a jab, you walk on the hip, boom, I snap. As I'm locking the choke, I have to make sure my guard blocking everything on this side. I can block with this leg, I can put my leg over, I can hook your leg over there.
Okay.
I can even cross wrong over here, where it's not the most common, but just don't let you pass, and then the elbow goes up. One thing that is very important, Bernardo, if you're strong, you're gonna try to pull your head out. Even if I'm strong too, I don't want to pull away from you. You pull your head out, I'm pulling your head back. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Even I'm strong, even if I feel strong, I don't want to pull your head apart. I want to stay with you. So if you pull your head away from the choke, I'm not pulling away from you. I'm staying with you. So if I get to the choke, I got to the choke over here. Your neck is getting exposed. When you start pulling your head, I'm just stay with you. You pull your head back. I'm just stay with you. So even if you're pulling, I'm not pulling back.
Good.
If you're pulling, I'm just stay with you. I'm just holding, I'm just maintain. I feel a lot of people lose a choke position because they want to make the other person tap like with one squeeze, one hit. People make choke sometimes as if they're striking someone. Choke, I believe, is different. Choke is like consistent. Choke is like maintain pressure. So guillotine is a very good example of that. That I don't want to pull your head out of your body. I don't like snap your head out. I want to just hang there. I want to just like stay there. I just want to like make that choke last.
As much as you can.
Yeah. So it doesn't need to be strong, it needs to be consistent.
Good. Almost any, and regarding the legs, anything you can to not let me go to the other side. So put the leg over, put the foot on the hip, make a hook, anything you can.
Even close guard.
Close the guard?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, so guys, Marcelo's asking like which instructor he should shoot next. And I was like, please do the guillotine, do the guillotine. Everybody asks the guillotine, and I bet you have a ton of updates. So probably very soon he's gonna shoot an instruction all about guillotine. And it's gonna be at BJJ Fanatics. Maybe by the time you're watching, it's already there, so who knows. So thanks so much for sending.
Thank you.
Please help me out to grow my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe. And to watch more videos, just click under see more videos. I hope you enjoyed.
BJJFanatics.com. Use the promo code YouTubeFaria to get 10% off any instructional video. Improve your jiu-jitsu faster.